All right, folks, welcome back to the TNT show. Today we got NFL Week 9 recap, and then we're going to do our Week 10 predictions. NFL, there's really no way to introduce NFL. I mean, it's really not a ton of excitement. Like we always say, NFL is more cut and dry, so you hardly see like a ton of upsets. Sometimes you see more blowouts than often, but the margin's smaller as far as scoring. So, Rambler, we'll just go ahead and jump into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you were saying. I mean, now there have been some lot of surprising teams here lately. A lot of teams are doing better, like the Colts, for example. I mean, who would have thought that they'd be 7-2?
Right?
But yeah, so let's just jump into it. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, week 9. I mean, there were some blowouts. The game that just was blowing my mind was the Bengals Bears game. The Bengals probably had the worst defense I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. No, I would agree.
I mean, how do you give up a touchdown with like 20 seconds to go?
Not a 50-yard bomb at that. That's insane.
Yeah, a bomb at that. Yeah, like you're supposed to. You practice this week in and week out. That you never give up the big plays.
I think their practice is giving up the big plays.
Tackling. Yeah. I mean, it kind of looks like that. I mean, I don't know what you do. So what do you? I mean, the Patriots, they struggled a little bit. I mean, luckily, Atlanta, they got rid of their kicker, Parker Romo. He's no longer part of their team because he cost them the game. So,
I mean, again, like I said, like we talked about all the pod, the Patriots think they're still a good football team, but you won't really know how good they are until they make it to the playoffs. Because
yeah,
their
I mean,
schedule is,
Buffalo, they got to play Buffalo again, and their
yeah.
schedule is pretty weak after that. I mean, they do play Tampa.
Yeah, they got the Lamar's going to be back, so they have the Ravens. They're pretty deadly when he's playing. So that's 3 teams right there who kind of give you a good glimpse of, how good are they going to be once we kind of get to, getting ready to be in the playoffs. So I think these are the perfect teams to be playing now that we're getting, closer to playoff time because, I mean, those are some good teams. Those are teams that you're going to see in the playoffs more than likely, besides the Ravens. I don't think Lamar can put his Superman cape on and save them from not making the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, your Patriots, I mean, they struggled, but they got it done. I mean, Atlanta, they got rid of their kicker, Parker Romo. He's kind of costed them the game, so you don't want that. So, but to be fair, their strength of schedule is not helping them because they really haven't played anybody. They did beat Buffalo once. They got to play them again.
Yeah.
So, but that's going to be, we're getting ready for the playoffs, Buffalo. So, what do you think? You think they can beat them again?
With the fact that it's going to be in Foxborough, I think they have a shot. I mean, they beat them once. Surely, it's tough to beat a team twice. I'll say that, especially a division opponent, and they kind of have a better idea of what y'all going to throw at them in game 2. So if they beat them again, then I don't know, man. I think they could be really good in the playoffs. So then again, I mean, a lot of those guys are young. They don't have a ton of playoff experience, especially Drake May. So that could
Yeah,
be something that could bite them in the butt.
it's that part. You got to take him into the playoffs. But if you win, you can get home field advantage.
Exactly.
So that part could work out for him. Let's look at some of the other games. The Panthers beat the Packers. That was a little surprising. The Vikings, I don't know what's wrong with the Lions. They look good, then they look bad. Then they look good, then they look bad. I'm not sure what's going on.
That's probably just growing pains on both sides of the ball. I mean, you got brand new coordinators, so
The Bills beat the Chiefs. Again, they look good and then look bad. They look good and then look bad. I don't know what's going on in Kansas City either. I think it's just catching up to them. Crazy this is going to sound. I just don't really think they have a very good team.
yeah. I mean, but again, if they're a playoff team, you always got to watch out for them. That's what I always say.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, once they get to that, they're a tough team to beat. The Commanders lost Jaden Daniels for the season. Dan Quinn, I don't know what you're doing. You're down 38-7. Why is your franchise starting quarterback out here playing? That's I don't get it. Maybe it's things I don't understand. But now he's out for the season. And you
Yep,
better hope it's not too bad because, he got hurt midway through, so he could miss some time next year depending on how bad it is.
exactly.
The Raiders still suck. The Jets have
No
traded
surprise there.
away two of their best defensive players, so they're fixing to go into rebuild mode. But like they said, they have somebody said they had the best draft capital, I think. I think they
Yep.
said they have 4 or 5 first round picks in the next 2 years.
Yeah. I
So a
mean, but
lot of
it's
people are saying
they got to make the right
they
picks.
should burn those and throw something at somebody they can't turn down.
No, they don't need to do that because so far as with them doing that, it's not worked out for them. Just to your best ability, just build a team from scratch and just go from there. I mean, give your
Well,
coach a
the
shot.
problem with that is well, now you're not, but you were kind of in a win now situation. You have Garrett Wilson. He's a top receiver, one of the top receivers in the league. I guess. I don't know. Can't really tell. He doesn't have a quarterback. So what do you do?
I say you start with the most important position, quarterback. Obviously, the class coming out or perceived to be coming out this year is not, the charts by any means. But again, that college to NFL level jump, is different for a lot of players. So who knows? We could have the next Peyton Manning in this draft come to the Jets.
Yeah,
Who
I
knows?
mean, it's really hard to tell. But again, like you said, this year's quarterback class, they had a lot of hype coming, and nobody really looks that good.
I guess they can get Mendoza.
I mean, as crazy as this is fixing to sound, you could roll Justin Fields one more time.
Mm, nah, I
You
think
did
it's
pay him. You did pay him. So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
yeah. Should just let him go though and just start fresh. Get you a young guy, let him build.
Because the problem is you benched him and your backup got hurt. So you were forced to play him again. So
He played good.
the writing's on the wall. I mean, he hasn't really played bad. Yes, he's played bad a couple of times. But is that really his fault or is it the coaching?
I don't think it's the coaching. I just don't think that the offense really. I think he's a good quarterback, but the offense just doesn't move well enough with him consistently. And remember, we talked about this a while ago. Is this was his opportunity to show that he could build on that consistency, but he played well
Yeah,
that first game, and
he's had 5 years
yeah,
and he's been kind of, I don't want to call him a bum, but I mean, I don't even know if he's had a winning season in any of his years, has he?
Personally, don't think he's being utilized
This
properly.
the Pittsburgh doesn't count because he got benched for Russell Wilson.
Yeah, but it's again for the same reason. I mean, there's no vertical offense down the field with him, unfortunately. But that's fact.
So what do you do if you're? I don't want to get too far off topic, but what do you do if you're Justin Fields? This is it. I mean, nobody else is probably going to sign you.
I mean, in the off chance that somebody does sign you, just take what you get. I mean,
I
make the
think
most
he'll
of
be a
whatever.
backup. I think somebody will get him for backup purposes. You know, maybe Cincinnati. Go look at him. If you can't win there, you can't win at all. Because I mean, 40-year-old Joe Flacco is out here throwing for 500 yards.
Yeah.
So if you can't win games in Cincinnati, then you really do just suck. There's really no other way to put it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right. Anyway, I don't want to get too far off. Let's go ahead and predict Week 10.
Let's do it.
Week 10. Oh, the Cowboys got beat again. They suck. Got clapped by Jacoby Brissett. They suck. Tonight we got the Raiders and the Broncos.
Raiders and Broncos.
Broncos are probably going to beat the brakes off of them. So, we got the Falcons and the Colts at 8:30. And
Um,
Berlin, right? Yeah, Berlin.
I think the Falcons and the Colts could be a pretty good
I
game.
think I think
Depending on
I
which
think the
Falcons
Colts might
team.
kill them.
I mean, well, the Falcons are one of those teams that are kind of, 1 week
Yeah,
they
they're
look
up and
really
down.
good,
Yeah,
one week they
they're
look
another
kind
one
of
of them. They
bad.
look
So,
good.
like I said, depending on what team, I'm a say the Colts, but I think depending on what team shows up for the Falcons, they
They might get
could
blown out.
possibly win that game or that too.
um, you got the Battle of the Bads. You got Cleveland and the Jets.
Oh Lord,
So somebody's got to
I
win.
don't. The Jets may not win another game
You
this
don't think
season.
so? Even they could probably beat Cleveland.
I don't know. I mean, Cleveland can put up some halfway decent offense, and their defense is still pretty good. So I just don't see the Jets doing enough against that defense.
Yeah. And they just got rid of Sauce Gardner and Quentin Williams. So you don't really
Exactly.
know what they're going to look like defensively. Um, and then you got. Hold on one second. Let me do this. Then you got the Jaguars and the Texans.
Again, a good. This could be a very low scoring game. Two good defenses. Um, I'm probably gonna say well, is didn't CJ Stroud in concussion protocol right
I
now?
think so.
Yeah, if he's not playing, I don't see the Texans winning. So I'm gonna say Jaguars.
Uh, the Bills play the Dolphins. They may absolutely, they may kill them.
This is gonna be my one game where I'm going to say the Dolphins are gonna beat the Bills. A surprise effort. Just throwing an upset out of there, just throw one out there.
I don't see it. They may kill them. They may beat them by 40.
Possibly.
Then you got your Patriots and the Bucks.
I know the Bucks are beat up,
Yes, C.J. Stroud just
but
got announced out for their game. So yeah, he's
I'm I'm just gonna be biased and say the Patriots.
again. It's not a. I mean, they're playing pretty good football right now. So I think this game is kind of where you'll see where they fall.
Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, the Bucks have a great defense.
The Ravens and the Vikings. I think this is kind of where you're going to see where the Ravens are.
Yeah. I'm gonna still take the Vikings though. I don't think Lamar will be able to do enough.
I don't know. We'll see. This is going to kind of where you're going to see about Baltimore. The Rams 49ers, that could be a pretty good game. The Steelers Chargers and the Packers and the Eagles could be a good game. But yeah, that's pretty much this week's slate. I don't know what you do if you're the Commanders.
I hope Jaden Daniels has a speedy recovery. I guess because your season's over.
Do you fire Dan Quinn?
No, I mean maybe.
I mean, you just let your franchise starting quarterback almost tear his arm off. You're down 30 points. Why is he out there playing?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I mean, you're down 38-7. He should have already been out the game, and you come out and say, "Yeah, I left him in too long. That's on me." Oh, well, duh, coach.
So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's basically all I got. I got to cut it short this week.
All right, well, that'll do it for us here. We'll catch y'all in the next episode. Just to put it out there, the initial rankings came out, so we're gonna do a reaction episode for that. So y'all be on the lookout for that, and we'll see you on the next episode.